Hey, it's Arrow, and this is Vocal Frag, asking the questions and questioning the answers. I do it in a journal, and I also do it with a vocal style. And the reason why is because you can always come back to it and listen to your pitch, volume, and tone, to hear your heart, to try to figure out where you were, why you were, how you got there. And the thing is that too many times we ask people, hey man, what can I do here? Really? Do you think they have the answer? When in all honesty, that answer could be inside of you. This is Vocal Defrag, and we do the Vocal Defrag while walking through this beautiful forest in South Charlotte, North Carolina. Today, gray skies, maybe 51 degrees. It rained last night, so it's very damp as well. So a lot of thoughts cruising through this noggin today. And it starts off with this thought. Something came to me, but I don't know where I planted it. Has that happened to you? You'll have this brilliant idea. You'll think, oh my God, this is the answer I've been waiting for. And then when it comes time to remembering it, you didn't write it down. You didn't record it. Being in that moment when you receive something, but you don't know where you planted it. And most of the time, we walk away. We go, I guess it wasn't meant to be. When in fact, why did you receive it then if it wasn't meant to be? Changing your thinking pattern on what is moving through you and understanding that, hey, you could be the vessel that could help somebody else is a very important position to hold. But where did we plant it? Well, where I found it was in my normal journal writing. And the thought was, we need to create a better understanding of where here is. I always talk about living in the moment, being present with your now, being right here. But in reality, where is your here? Where are you standing when you dive into something that you cherish so much? Are you really there, or are you allowing muscle memory to bring your here into shape? And then when you kind of step to the side for a moment, you realize, where am I? I don't know where I was when that thought came to me. I don't know where I planted it. So understanding where your here is. And I'll give you a good example. Each morning, right after I wake up, the first and foremost thing that I do is I grab my daily writing. That's the very first thing. Nothing can happen without the daily writing first. Here I am in my writing chair, where I've been for 29 years. Here is where I am. But am I? Think about this now. You might be there in shape and size, but mentally, where is your here? Where are you in your moment of now? And so that's kind of a tough question to answer, because so many of us, like I said, things are moving through us at the speed of light, but we don't know where we planted it. You see how this circle is coming around here? If you didn't think you were important enough to receive it, it would have never come in your direction. So your deepest thoughts really do have a plan, a purpose, and a process. So when you receive it, document it. It may not be for your right now, but at least you'll know where you will be with your here when it's time to turn it into somebody else's lessons, or maybe your lesson. Something that finally becomes the needle in the haystack. But when we struggle with this thing called here, I'm here, but are you really here? Meditation is a place. And, sometimes when we get into prayer, I think real prayer only lasts about 10 or 15 seconds, because then your mind is questioning everything else around you. Am I doing this right? Oh, am I asking for too much? Is anybody listening? Hey, dude, are you there? Because I'm feeling kind of alone here. What we do when we can't find the answer out to here is we put ourselves in a position of the candy-coated plastic bathroom mirror smile. You familiar with that? Those are people that walk around, move about. They've constantly got some sort of positive energy moving through them. You can't bust that smile. It's right there in front of you, and you're thinking to yourself, what are they trying to sell me? What's going on here? How can somebody be so positive all the time, and that smile is right there? I asked a coworker yesterday, because he's always got this great smile on his face. No matter how bad the world is playing out, he's always got this huge smile on his face. And it occurred to me in that moment, it's almost like he's a clown without makeup. And so I asked him. I had the courage to ask him. I literally said, have you thought about being a clown? He had no clue as to what I was talking about. And I said, your smile. You've always got that bright, beautiful smile that clowns tend to wear. Now, there are some clowns that have frowns, but this smile, what was it all about? I wanted to learn more about his process of thinking so that we can all learn how to become stronger with our inner beliefs and to be able to take a disaster of a day and turn it into, well, as he walks by me, he's going to showcase that smile. And so from that point forward, you have to ask, am I wearing a candy-coated plastic bathroom mirror smile? And if you are, what you have to do is you have to understand what a candy-coated plastic bathroom mirror smile is. It's a journey within. It's understanding how being negative is a choice, and so is winning. It is a choice. And so building upon that plan will put you in a position of being a positive leader versus a leader who's always frumpy. Because I do at the Essential Job. I work with some seriously out of control frumpy people, and I would like to change them, but in terrestrial radio, I used to get in trouble all the time because I would make mentions about how to become more positive. Oh, I know what a plastic candy-coated bathroom mirror smile is. I live it. You see me at that Essential Job. I've got that smile too. But I was just trying to have a conversation with this coworker. Did you ever think about being a clown? I mean, I'm in the entertainment business. I totally get it. He was offended. So I'm going to change that question a little bit later on today because I know where I planted this. I'm going to ask him because he's really into Batman. I'm going to ask him, are you the Joker? Because the Joker is always smiling as well. All right, the 3 takeaways today. Number 1, when something hits you, know where you planted it. Know where you can go back to it, and you can find newer ways to find growth in your personal life. Number 2, the candy-coated plastic bathroom mirror smile comes because we don't know where here is. We like to design a picture that we think it's going to be here, but when we ultimately wake up, here is not really here. When we can't figure out where here is, then it's an automatic to put on the candy-coated plastic bathroom mirror smile or to put on the resting bitch face. It's a choice. It's a choice that we have to make on a daily basis, okay? So if it's a plastic candy-coated bathroom mirror smile, are people buying into your positive word? Ask the questions, question the answers. Find out where was it planted, that idea. Number 2, make sure you know where you are. Where is your here? Or you're going to walk the way of the plastic candy-coated bathroom mirror smile. Ask the questions, question the answers. That's what defragging is all about. I'm Errol.